You know, war brings with it so many stories, not just the ones from the front lines, the battles, the losses, and the victories that we learn about in history books, but personal stories from the millions impacted. A new movie takes us back to the Netherlands in World War II, but much of it was shot in West Michigan and features more than 20 local actors. It's called Old Heart, and the Grand Rapids premiere coming up this weekend. We've got director Kirk, we've got actress Diane with us this morning. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Let's talk about this story. This is actually adapted from a book, right?
Yes, Peter Ferry wrote the book many, many years ago, and Roger Rappaport, our producer and screenwriter, started developing it. We started 5 years ago on this project, and Roger wanted to write a play. And there were a number of us who said, no, Roger, it's not a play. But we did it anyway. We did it as a play twice.
Okay.
We premiered it in Detroit, and it was good, but we kept working on it and turned it into this wonderful film, which we're very proud of.
Absolutely. And many, many accolades coming in about this movie. Talk a little bit about the storyline, why you felt this was important to share.
Well, the storyline is about a World War II veteran. He is African American, and while he's in working for the Red Ball Express, which was really the only integrated group in the Army during World War II. The Army was very segregated. But he worked for the Red Ball Express and was getting General Patton's supplies. But during that, after he finished that, he comes to the Netherlands to aid in the liberation of the Netherlands. And he develops a relationship with a Dutch female there, and they develop this relationship and they fall in love. But they're prevented by what was officially, Jim Crow laws during the war. So they fall in love, but he is sent home because of things. And then after his wife dies and he is older, he decides he's going to go find her. And it's a very touching but very moving story that deals with racism.
Love.
We spent a lot of time, making sure that we got this story. It deals with ageism too. How people who are older are often, they're going to go live in the home.
Overlooked. Absolutely. So Diane, talk about your experience, the character you play, and what this was like being a part of this film.
Well, it is a love story, of course, Old Heart, but it's a love story with depth. And I think that's one thing that I find so appealing about it, that you have a love story where you are bringing up issues of racism and ageism and sexism and anti-Semitism and all these isms that were so much a part of life in the 1940s and are frankly still so much a part of our life now. So it's very contemporary. I think we know now that we are dealing with some of these issues. They're rising up again. So I find that very, very valuable, and one of the things I love about this, because when Tom decides that he's not going to go into an assisted living, he is going to go back to the Netherlands and search for his lost love. And
which is her.
You're her. Okay. Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and so many local actors in this film. Talk about shooting in West Michigan, what that was like.
Well, it was one of the very sad things is Peter Ferry passed away the day before we started shooting. He did see the two plays and he was very excited about what was going on. But it was just a wonderful experience shooting a lot of the film in West Michigan, and some people will recognize the spots, but we tried as much as possible to make it look like the Netherlands.
Right.
But the local actors were absolutely wonderful, and one of our comments, many of our comments are going, well, they're local actors. Well, they're great. Well,
How can that be? All right, all right.
It's people are surprised, but no, it's not. Now, Ava Douanier, who we cast from the Netherlands.
Okay.
She is the young Sarah
Yes.
von Prague.
Okay.
She is really the only, what I would say, non-local, non-Michigan.
Okay. I love that.
But it was a real pleasure to shoot. We shot over 7 hours of film.
Wow.
The film is now an hour and 32 minutes.
Okay. Well, I can relate. I understand kind of what that's like, right?
Right.
And so there's an opportunity for everyone to come see this in Grand Rapids this
Yes.
weekend. Let's talk about the screening.
Yes, we're screening it at the Wealthy Theater Sunday at 3 o'clock. There's a special deal. If you buy one adult ticket, you can bring someone who is not an adult, and they can get in free.
Perfect.
But it's one screening, three. We're doing these small screenings because we're in what would be called festival season.
Okay.
And we've been entered in a number of festivals, and we have one festival award already, and some great reviews on our indie film. But so it's just a great chance to come see it. It's just absolutely wonderful
I
film.
love it. Sounds like a beautiful story. Can't wait. Thank you both so much for being here. We really appreciate it. There it is, coming up this Sunday at Wealthy Theater, 3 p.m. Tickets are $14.50, and then you can bring a kid under 18 for free. OldHeartMovie.com. You want to learn more, you can watch the trailer, or grcmc.org to get those tickets. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.